Welcome to Quiz Kognito, the place where we turn learning into a fun challenge. You'll get two choices, A or B, and after each question, we'll reveal the correct answer. Do you think you've got what it takes to beat the challenge? Before we begin, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our next quiz. Let's jump in. Can you spot the chameleon hiding somewhere in the picture? Perfect. That's the tricky little chameleon right there. Which one do you think is the adorable koala? Exactly. You found the fluffy koala. Take a guess. Where's the llama in this lineup? Nice pick. That's the tall and woolly llama. One of these creatures walks sideways. Can you point it out? That's right, the sideways walking crab. Somewhere here is the strange looking platypus. Can you find it? Well done. Look closely, and which one is the big brown bear? Yes, you've got it. That's the powerful brown bear. One of these animals looks just like an elephant. Can you spot it? You nailed it. There's a creature here that can fly without feathers. Which one is it? Perfect choice. That's the bat. Slithering somewhere is the king cobra. Can you identify it? Right again. That's the king cobra showing off its hood. Which one do you think is the octopus? Well done. That's the 8-armed octopus. One of these animals loves the night. Can you spot the night hunter? Correct. That's the owl, master of the night. Can you select the graceful deer hiding among the rest? Excellent choice. That's the elegant deer right there. There's a fierce jaguar in this set. Which one could it be? Perfect. You spotted the powerful jaguar. Look carefully. Which picture shows the camel? Exactly. That's the desert traveling camel. Somewhere here is the giant blue whale. Can you find it? You got it. That's the massive blue whale. Spot the bouncy kangaroo if you can. Great eye. One of these is a mighty eagle. Which one do you choose? Yes, that's the fierce and majestic eagle. See if you can spot the beautiful butterfly. Right on. Look out for the massive bison. Where could it be hiding? Perfect. That's the strong and mighty bison. One of these animals is a cute little squirrel. Can you find it? That's the squirrel with the bushy tail. Can you point to the tiny mouse in the lineup? Nice spot. That's the tiny squeaky mouse. Find the smiling dolphin if you can. Excellent. That's the playful dolphin right there. Which one here is the buzzing little bee? Exactly. That's the hard-working little bee. Somewhere in this group is a rabbit. Can you spot it? Yes, that's the fluffy little rabbit. Comment your pick if you think you spotted the parrot right. Perfect. If you pick the parrot, you've got it. One of these striped animals is a zebra. Which one is it? Exactly, the black and white striped zebra. Can you find the fluffy red panda hiding in plain sight? Nice work. That's the adorable red panda. Which blackbird here is known for being super clever? That's right, the clever black crow. There's a speedy cheetah here. Can you spot it? Perfect. That's the fastest land animal, the cheetah. One of these animals carries its home on its back. Can you find it? Somewhere here is a fearsome alligator. Can you point it out? You got it. That's the alligator with its sharp teeth. Which one of these looks like a playful husky? Well spotted. That's the energetic husky. Time to choose the duck. Can you find it quickly? Exactly. That's the little duck waddling along. Comment your choice if you managed to pick the giraffe right. You did it. The giraffe with its long neck is the one. Can you see the tiny hedgehog hiding in the group? Right there. That's the prickly little hedgehog. One of these animals has a big bushy tail. Can you spot it? Perfect. That's the fox with the fluffy tail. Yeah, see if you can pick out the waddling penguin. You nailed it. Somewhere here is a tiny spider. Can you find it? Correct. That's the eight-legged spider. Comment your choice if you spotted the peacock showing off its feathers. Excellent pick. The peacock is hard to miss. One of these colorful animals is a mandrill. Can you identify it? That's right, the brightly faced mandrill. There's a little frog hiding here. Can you find it? Perfect. That's the tiny jumping frog. Pick the elegant flamingo standing among the rest. Exactly, the pink flamingo standing tall. Can you locate the mysterious looking wolf? Nice choice. That's the howling wolf. Now, which one do you think is the pangolin? Spot on. The scale-covered pangolin is the one. One of these is the orangutan. Can you pick it? Perfect. That's the orangutan with its long arms. See if you can find the sneaky lynx in this lineup. Correct. That's the wild-looking lynx. Can you spot the fluffy sheep hiding somewhere here? Exactly. That's the woolly sheep. One of these animals is a hardworking beaver. Can you find it? Right again. That's the beaver with the flat tail. Somewhere here is the mighty rhinoceros. Can you see it? Well done. That's the horned rhinoceros. Finally, can you locate the sea lion resting somewhere in this group? Perfect. That's the sea lion chilling by the water. And that's a wrap on today's Rapid Fire Trivia Challenge. We'd love to hear your score in the comments below. If you had fun playing with us, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss our next quiz adventure.